The summer of 1932 was a sun-kissed season for the Siegfried siblings. Paul, Margaret, and Clement spent their days exploring the lakes near Canton, Ohio. Paul, in particular, was drawn to the water, and his love for swimming would become a defining characteristic of his youth. At Lake Cable, Paul and his friends would spend hours splashing and playing in the water. One of the most thrilling activities was the giant swing, a towering structure that loomed over the lake. The older boys who dominated the platform would occasionally deem Paul big enough to join them, and he'd climb up to take his turn. As he grasped the bar, Paul's heart would pound with excitement. He'd push off with all his might, soaring out over the water, feeling the wind rushing past him. The challenge was to push off with enough strength that the swing would return on its own, without him having to hang on. If he succeeded, he'd drop into the water with a glorious splash, aiming for a cannonball or a can opener, the latter earning him extra points if he remembered the move correctly. The goal was to create a big enough splash to soak a girl on the diving board, and Paul would often try to impress his friends and siblings with his acrobatic feats. Margaret and Clement would watch from the shore, cheering him on as he took the plunge. Paul's natural affinity for swimming and his fearlessness on the giant swing allowed him to quickly pick up new skills and impress his peers. As he entered his teenage years, Paul's passion for swimming would lead him to join the Boy Scouts, where he would eventually become a Sea Scout, achieving the rank of first class. The memories of those summer days at Lake Cable would stay with Paul forever, and his love for swimming would remain a constant source of joy throughout his life. Even in his later years as a priest, he would make time to swim at the Y for the exercise it provided, never forgetting the thrill of the giant swing and the splash he used to make.